Ivy and Bean, written by Annie Barrows. When 7-year-old Bean plays a mean trick on her sister, she finds unexpected support for Ivory, the new neighbor, who is boring than Bean first suspected. Read by Mrs. Patricia Shaw, DeSoto ISD Librarian Assistant. Ivy and Bean, Chapter 1. No thanks. No thanks, Chapter 1. Before Bean met Ivy, she didn't like her. Bean's mother was always saying that Bean should try playing with the new girl across the street, but Bean didn't want to. She's 7 years old, just like you, said her mother, and she seems like such a nice girl. You could be friends. I already have friends, said Bean, and that was true. Bean did have lots of friends, but really, she didn't want to play with Ivy because her mother was right. Ivy didn't seem like such a nice girl. Even from across the street, she looked nice. But nice, being new is another word for being boring. Ivy sat nicely on the front step. Bean zipped around her yard and yelled. Ivy has long curly red hair, pushed back with a sparkly headband. Bean hair was black, and it only came to her chin because it got tangled if it was any longer. When Bean put on her headband, it fell off. Ivy wore a dress every day. Bean wore a dress when her mom made her. Ivy was always reading big books. Bean never read books. Reading made her jumpy. Bean was sure that Ivy never stomped in puddles. She was sure Ivy never smashed rocks to find gold. She was sure that Ivy had never once in her whole life climbed a tree or fallen out. Bean got bored just looking at her. So when her mom said she should play with Ivy, Bean just shook her head. No thanks, she said. You can give her a try. You may like her, said Bean's mom. All aboard. Next train for boring is leaving now, yelled Bean. Her mom frowned. That's not very nice, Bean. I was nice. I said no thanks, said Bean. I just don't want to, okay? Okay, her mom sighed. Have it your way. So for weeks and weeks, Bean didn't play with Ivy. But one day, something happened that changed her mind. I hope that you enjoyed Chapter 1 of Ivy and Bean during the DeSoto ISD Library's First Chapter Friday reading celebration, written by Annie Barrows, read by Mrs. Shaw. Ivy and Bean is a 12-series book that was written by Annie Barrows, and if you enjoyed Chapter 1, I just know that you can't wait to dive into Chapter 2.